Mm. Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video, today's discussion. I am going to be talking about very briefly, but also very profoundly on a piece of work that I am so very passionate about, that is truly my mission here on this planet. And that is the journey of womb awakening. I am so happy that you are here and that this video sparked your interest, because this is just your first step on this transformative journey with me. Today, I'm going to be talking about the sacred womb, the center of our feminine consciousness. The womb is our sacred feminine center. It is within this energy center that we can find who we truly are, our authentic truth. When we connect to our womb, we begin to understand how to feel and how to trust our intuition. We have been taught, most of us have been taught not to trust this piece of ourselves. And therefore, we are not connected to this power. We are not connected to our intuition. And before you go on and think this is woo-woo, this is all just some made-up stuff, I'm going to be talking about some actual physiological and physical aspects of your body that contribute to the sacredness of the space that we're talking about, to this womb space. And that is where the womb sits, is on our root center, our pelvic bowl, our pelvis, our foundation. So really easy visualization is to imagine a house that is built on a foundation. And you know what happens when that foundation is a little bit off kilter, right? The whole house that's built on it begins to tip one way. It's unbalanced. It's not a very healthy house. There's things that's going wrong in it, and it causes people a lot of money to be able to bring that foundation back into alignment, into balance. And it's the same with our bodies. Our pelvis is our foundation, and everything, as I'm going to talk about now, is stacked on this pelvis. And when the pelvis is not healthy, when it's imbalanced, and I'm just not talking about chiropractic imbalances of the actual bone. I'm talking about imbalances of the organs that sit in this pelvic bowl, the imbalance of the nerves that innervate these organs and innervate other organs throughout our body that are affected by when the pelvic bowl, the womb space, is not healthy. So our pelvic bowl sits at our body's base, and it supports all that lives above it, just like the house. Our digestion, our heart, lungs, voice, and brain. The pelvic bowl is a complex of dynamic, like a dynamic terrain of emotions and energies. And there's so much that we are still learning. This is a very mysterious landscape, yet it pulses with so much life, vitality, all our emotions, all that's expressing, that's vying for expression. It is our life force, our vitality. So emotions, right? Energy in motion flow through this area, filling us with vitality, just like I said, right? So many emotions, extreme, from terror to bliss. There's a spectrum of emotions that is so vast. And when we allow them to just be, when we allow them to move, to be felt, this certain kind of magic happens. So within this sacred womb space, not only creation and joy reside, but also our deepest pains, our traumas, and our unresolved emotions. And these unresolved emotions, these unprocessed traumas, are what deregulate our nervous system, where we are not feeling safe in this world, where we're being reactive instead of responsive, where we're surviving instead of thriving, right? So when these emotions are stagnant, they're unresolved, the energy is just, the trauma of energy hasn't been moved through, the energies become stagnant in this sacred space, this sacred womb space, right? And it hinders our life vitality, and it keeps us disconnected from our true essence. So through the transformative journey of womb awakening, we have the chance. We have the chance to reconnect. We have the chance to cleanse and heal. And we get to rekindle. We rekindle this life force energy that brings the spark and fire back to our wild, erotic, sensual creature. That is us. So one potent practice of womb awakening is yoni de-armoring, vaginal massage, yoni mapping. It goes by different names. But the similarity is that this practice encourages us to explore our bodies more deeply and to help release these energetic blockages that help reawaken our inherent aliveness. So just as crucial on this journey is the understanding of the pelvic floor, which as you work with me, you will understand more and more about this vital sacred space. This is a fundamental part of our core. It's connected to our breath. It's connected to our pleasure. It's connected to our posture. And it requires conscious care and attention. So for those seeking to invite new life, actual human life, sacred womb awakening, yoni de-armoring, and coaching help prepare you for conscious conception. And I help create this welcoming space for the soul essence of your future children to come in. Because think about when a seed is planted in soil that doesn't have any nutrients in it, that's really dry. It's not very fluid. There's some rocks. If that seed survives, it's probably not going to be as vital as it could have been had it gestated and grown in soil that was deep and dark and moist and full of so many nutrients. And that's the way I look at the womb space, the uterus, for when growing human life. When you are a woman of childbearing years and you want to start a family, it is crucial to do your inner work as well as take care of the physical aspects of the place that is going to be gestating life. It's really your first gift to your child. Because who wants to gestate in a place that is filled with unresolved emotions, unprocessed trauma? And it could be trauma that's ancestral from your mother, from her mother. Because you were an egg in your mom was an egg in your grandma. You're holding this trauma, this in your DNA. And it is, I believe, your duty as a mom to do your work and clear out your womb space. So it's a fertile, nourishing vessel for the next human life. So even if you are already pregnant, you can still do this work. Because as this miracle of life is growing within you, you can still do the spiritual ritual cleanses that sanctify this womb space. And it will start to actually build a more spiritual bond between you and your child and help prepare you for the miracle of birth. And afterwards, when you have processed unresolved emotions, when you've learned to forgive and really live from a place of seeing with the eyes of your heart, you'll give that to your child as they're growing. And your time when you're feeling tired and run down, you will not react as much. You'll really start coming more from a place of consciousness and love because you've done your work. You're not adding more drama to life, to your child's life. So I invite you to join me on this sacred journey of womb awakening, to rediscover your primal power, to connect with your feminine essence, and to awaken your womb, right? To awaken the sacred space, to feel more vitality in your life, feel more pleasure in your life. So I want to thank you for being here on today's video with me on this journey of womb awakening. If you're interested in embarking more on this transformative journey, please reach out to me via my website, deannerose.net. Leave a comment down below. My mission is to bring the sacred work to all women. So please share my channel with women who you know and follow me on Instagram at Deanne Rose Coaching or on Facebook as Deanne Rose. I post very inspirational, very Earth Mama posts to help you connect back to the Divine Mother, to that goddess within you. Welcome to my world. Much love.